Hi, I'm Scott. This is my dad. He's actually convincing me to try to get into the Navy. And at some point, I will end up in the Navy. And I ended up on the USS Enterprise. And believe it or not, that's the USS Enterprise, the spaceship Enterprise. And Superman, because Superman lives forever. The USS Enterprise, the spaceship Enterprise, got sent back in a time warp to the real United States ship Enterprise. So while I was on there, I saw both of these powerful forces, which will bring up some things later. However, back on the farm, after I got out of the service, Dad convinced me to buy some land. I built a house. I did it all with these old tools that I had. One of them is this cement mixer. There's the house. And some weird things happened at the house. A weather balloon landed on our lawn. Well, that's interesting. Every time I go to look outside, I see beautiful scenes. Well, that brings me to something else. I purchased a beautiful car. This is a 1961 Chrysler 300. It has the weird lights, and that also brings me up to something. That's my buddy Roy. Roy bought an airplane, and we're going to meet together with Tesla. He's flying down to Coral Castle. I'm going to drive the car. I had to take a bus at first, but I'm driving the car, and he's driving the plane, and we meet, and Tesla and I and Roy get in the car. Now, Tesla brings along a Tesla coil, which we can turn on and turn off to communicate with Superman or the USS Enterprise. So we're just cruising around, trying to get to another place that's different than Coral Castle, like the pyramids. We had to cruise across all kinds of things, but we encountered some terrible things. Spaceships are now working their way towards us. We have not had any problems yet, but I have a feeling that they're coming. They're going to come because they know that Tesla has a coil that can make electricity and send signals to the USS Enterprise and Superman. So we have to be very, very patient. So we're still just driving around very carefully, and wouldn't you know it, while we were in one of the nice areas near a river, they came over and tried to suck us up into the spaceship, but Tesla let his Tesla coil go off. It freed us, and we headed back for a little while, but we're still worried that they're going to try again. And here it is. We're driving across the desert, and we thought we could get away, but what ends up happening is they start sucking us up, and this time the Tesla coil was out of power, and they get us on the spaceship. So we're being abducted. We're heading out into space. We have no idea where we're going to go. We're going to fight. So as we get going, we hit the coil again, and it calls the USS Enterprise. And our friend Superman even shows up. They don't know what to do yet, but at least they're out there monitoring us because we're stuck in this spaceship with the beings from Saturn, not Mars, Saturn. Saturnite space beings have abducted us. The USS Enterprise knows all about Saturnite space beings, so we feel like we're going to be okay. There's a picture of the nice car. To be continued.